Hi everyone, in this third video in the series we're going to discuss how to update data back to the server from the client side. As you've seen over here, we have the list of orders and we have the different, obviously customer ID labeled as name. We'll discuss that difference later. And now we want to make an update here, say like 1, 2, 3, or change it to be L2 or something like that, and send it to the server and see that it is saved to the server. So, what we would like to do is, first of all, let's add a button. And call it ng, give it an ng click setting. This is an Angular setting that will say click or save, and we'll give it the object. And we'll call that button save and close the button tag. Okay, so when we refresh the page, now we have a nice little save button here. Obviously it doesn't find what to save, so let's do something there about it. Let's to our scope object add save function. Let's start with an alert that will give me back the order dot name. Let's refresh it, and I will get the name. Cool. Now if I make a change over here, I will obviously get the name with the change. So far so good. Now we want to go and send this over to the server, so we can obviously save it in our database. So what we'll do here, we'll say $http.post to orders/save, and we will send it the order. And we can do then which what we want to do when this call is successful, we're going to say alert result.data. Okay, so if we do it now, great, we're happy. But if we'll click on save, we get an error saying, well, there is no such URL, and we know that there isn't one because we haven't yet created it. And let's just make sure that we don't have any unnecessary alerts like this one, which we don't really need. Cool. So now let's switch back to the server code and create our save method. Public string save order, voila, and return OK. Let's build this, refresh our page, and if everything works right, we will actually get an OK back. We got an OK back. Now let's see what happens in the server. If I put a breakpoint here, okay, and switch obviously to runtime, and I'll click it, we can see that we received an order object that is populated with the data. Okay, what actually happened here is that Microsoft.NET or Microsoft MVC.NET has taken care of parsing the objects that go back and forth and knows how to save them to JSON and read them from JSON. So I can say instead of LASIK, I can say 123 LA and save it, and I will get in the server an object that has 1 and 123 LA. Now all that is left to do is simply save it, and that's kind of easy. So let's go and implement that. We're going to say, okay, var o equal new models orders, bpu business process from o, bp where add o order id is equal to order.id, and bp for first row o.customer id is equal to order.name. We will build it, We will just close a few unnecessary browser windows and refresh these quite old versions of our page. You can see we're waiting for the server to load. We can say las1, save, OK. And if I refresh the page, we can see that now we get it with las1 and we can update it back to K. So this is how we send data from the client to the server and even save it in our database. All of this is done with very basic calls. You can see here the call for the save method. You can see that the call has sent the object itself, okay, and you have seen that we received it on the server itself. That's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to make it a bit more interesting. We're going to show the order and its order details and see how we do with that. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.